Yeah, I'm doing this VOD review for I Have Needs. He's a 3.7k Genji main. Uh, this is me right now. So I've played Genji for a while. Not so much past few seasons, but I played him a lot on Smurfs and I hit a pretty high rank this season. So I like to think I know what I'm talking about. So he's playing Genji. His comp is average Masters comp, I guess. Barisa. Sombra's pretty bad with Orion. She's way better with like Winston Diva, and Winston Diva are way better in general. Orion isn't really good.
Left.
I like Genji on here. Like Faye's first point defense is really good, I think. That was okay, I guess. The only reason for you to go out there is to look for a reflect, because honestly, like, you do want to be aggressive as Genji to farm your ult and like look for picks, but
Left.
it's my game. She's damage boosted, so if she just shoots, she doesn't even have to aim. It's not worth it for you to just get a right click out, even if you like hit it. She's just like, I guess the best case scenario would be you right click, triple headshot, and dash to kill her, but that's pretty unlikely. Your best hope is to deflect there. Looks like you did. Well, you deflected before the wall, so I guess that was a fuck up by like the wall climb. So watch out for that, I guess. Yeah, I guess you were trying to deflect, the wall messed you up. Right now, your team's backing up. I would kind of be going for the Roadhog right now to farm your ult.
Right.
Just going onto him, or the Mercy right now. Farah's, you know she's weak because she's been taking far damage. You should have just,
He's hacked.
I would have just dashed through her. Like, you see the turret hitting her for a while. First off, you're missing, which isn't very good. You would have hit those, I guess, the right one. But you see she's been taking it for like a while. She's just getting hit by it constantly without a Mercy.
Going right.
She's just getting hit by the turret. You should have just dashed instantly, honestly. If that's me, I just insta dash as soon as she takes like 2 seconds of damage from the turret. I just go balls deep on the torb, dash, dash. You dash too late, so you're not gonna have a dash now. You have to watch out for that. Yeah, just make sure you finish people with a dash instead of dashing after. Deflect there, deflect after like a small amount of time of his deflect, so your deflect ends last, so you deflect everything into them.
Genji half. Lucio
You're
one.
kind of just dashing right now without looking at their health.
Genji half.
I feel like we're looking at who is weak. You could have probably gotten a kill off that second dash as well if you dashed through Lucio. Maybe you did, I don't know.
Genji half. Lucio
Maybe you already got him. You should just be, instead of playing passive, you could have killed him if right here, instead of holding S, you hold W. Everyone too far.
Genji half. Lucio one.
As soon as this, like, these guys are dead. Like, they're literally dead already, basically. These people who just, like, you see them dying. Now you start holding us for some reason and, like, climbing. You should have just gone insta dashed at him and try to kill him. And you also need to be, like, farming your Sombra health packs pretty hard. For me, I don't know, if you have the reaction time to block a hook with deflect, you can literally stand like up there and just shoot closer range shurikens, and then just deflect when he tries to hook you. Or like Farah shoots a rocket at you, just deflect, and you'll get ult charge off that.
Coming to the right, I think.
You can literally stand in their face if you're confident enough with your deflect timings, and you always have dash to dash out. You should have dashed before sorting because you reset it anyways. You like turned around. I don't know, this is just like mechanics, honestly. Like knowing your dash length, so you can dash between targets quickly.
Help me,
Your team should be pushing up, but they're not. It was correct of you to push up, they just didn't push up with you for some reason. Chasing a 64 is always good for you. Go get health, and then... Like right now, if they're Pharah spamming, you should just be looking for deflects up there. Like, I just play really far up and try to get deflects before the fight starts.
No hook, no hook.
I would have dashed from there, from where you were, like all the way to where you are now. You could have dashed through a few people. Because you want to be farming sword for this upcoming fight, because if you have it, it's going to be huge.
No hook, no hook.
Like right... You block it, right? You could have just insta-dashed, could have moved forward maybe a little bit, and then just dashed left instantly.
No hook, no
You
hook.
would have just ended up there, and then your team... That might be a feed, but you also get like probably 20% ult from dashing through like 3 people. What are you doing over there? Oh, you're just looking for the Sombra. Yeah, but looking for her isn't worth it, because you're just... The enemy team took a 5v6. Because you spent like 4 seconds or 5 looking for the Sombra. Mercy that if I was thinking. Do it,
Mercy's
Mercy.
dead.
Do it. In general, playing Genji in a farm Mercy isn't that good. I'll be looking to switch off in general. Like, it can be good, but like looking at their comp, Winston, like, he's not a hard counter, but he does counter you. You don't like having a Winston on the enemy team. Roadhog is like countered by Genji because you farm ult off him, but they swapped that to a Winston.
He just fed. They're gonna push it.
Go for a health flex too to get her Sombra EMP. Yikes.
Oh, Mercy one, Mercy one, Mercy
You
one.
just stood there for so long. Like, you just stood here for so long, dude. It was like crazy. If you take a rocket at what?
He just fed.
408. And you stand here until what? Like,
They're
you
gonna
just
push
don't
it.
do anything.
Wait.
You're like, should I go for the health effect? Oh wait, the EMP, and I shouldn't go for the health effect. And you finally pop sword at like 418 or 417. It's like 10 seconds that you're literally doing nothing. And then you pop sword on 44 health. You always want to... If you dash does 50. Slash does 120. If you dash through her first, you do 50 to her. Then you only need a slash and a dash to kill her. So if you dash through her first, she's probably going to fly somewhere. Then you can just dash and then slash again. So it's 220 damage. If you just sword, you're going to need 2 slashes. You're not going to be able to do that.
Oh, Mercy one, Mercy one, Mercy one.
At 44 health,
I don't think
like,
we
you're
can
just
do
going to
that.
get killed instantly. So, yeah. Like, you need to have good swords as Genji, or else it's like not even worth playing him. Like, the only reason he's better than any other DPS hero, I mean, he's not, I mean, the only reason he's like viable, he's not the best DPS hero by any means. Probably second or third, with Tracer being the best, and arguably Soldier, but the only reason he's like even not the worst DPS hero is like his ult is so fucking stupidly good that if you can just be really good at using his ult, you can fine. Like, if you're on 2 CP defense and you can farm your ult really efficiently, and then every time you sword you get like 1 or 2 kills, the fight's effectively over on second, because they're not going to push 5v6. They're not going to be able to like kill you when you're 2 CPing. Anytime a Sombra is hacking, I generally just like dash at her, but you didn't have it there. Just to make sure she doesn't kill anyone, because your shurikens aren't like reliable. You should be dashing out, I think. Yeah. If that wasn't a Mercy, like if they don't have a Mercy, you can pretty much suicide just to get more ult charge, but if they do have a Mercy, you shouldn't. Don't sword here, please. Your aim isn't the best.
Just
With Genji.
need it.
I don't think I would have flopped sword there. But, I mean, it was okay, I guess. It wasn't the worst sword. It wasn't like a 6v1 sword, but
Who's there?
4v3 in your favor is usually not a sword situation. on 2 CP defense here. Right now, what I would do is go hide over there. If they see you, just dash out, but go hide over there and try to be like all the way behind them. So that when the fight is starting, you can, or like when they're pushing in, you can go up right behind the Zen and kill them. Instead of always just trying to fight them in front. I would just be over there in that mega health pack. Or like hiding over there and trying to jump over whenever I can to try to kill one of the squishies.
They EMP'd already, right?
Because Zen Mercy is super abusable for Genji or Tracer.
Go to the left. Oh wait, no, she didn't. What? Hey.
Your Winston leap, or their Winston leap, go for the Mercy. Nice. That was good. Keep going for the soldier. Nice. That was some good shurikens overall. Like you hit your shurikens on the Mercy and the soldier. Burn through the shield and kill her. Good. It's good that you didn't like wait to kill her.
Got it? Nice. Oh, she hacked it over there?
I would just swap off Sombra if I were. Was it your Sombra? Unless she's closer. Call for a heal if you're weak. If your Mercy's not healing, you just call for it. Say heal me so I can sword. Now you're out of the fight and they're 5v6ing you. Shit, that's pretty fucking sad. Unlucky, I guess. Kill Zen, he's EMP'd, he's 50 health. You need to kill him. You're missing a lot of shurikens right there. Keep going for the Zen. Oh, he's dead. You missed like a lot of shurikens.
Hey.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, that's the game, I think. So yeah. What I'm talking about with sword is I'm gonna leave sound off. Fuck. I would need to farm a sword, dude. Okay. I'm just gonna farm a sword, I guess. It's getting pretty quick. Like, you need a practice range. Like, do shit like this, where you're just jumping around and landing triple headshots and then dashing, because that's a one-shot. Like, just always go for that triple headshot and dash. Or just be like, dash, melee, to practice your dash ranges and melees. Like let's say I miss my headshots, like I just did body shots, I miss the melee because I'm down. Okay, so, with sword, if you do a slash, a sword swing, and a dash, or you were to do a dash and then a sword swing, it's way easier compared to doing this. So you always want to be going for that. And I guess just practice your shurikens in practice range. Just like, I like practice range way more than Anabots. Because Anabots is pretty much better for McCree, but projectiles I like practice range. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the VOD. So tell me what you think.